Hello there, this is Lame232 and it's the Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo demo. I found the game as part of the paper-powered demo disc volume 1, a collection of demos of games inspired by Paper Mario. This one stuck out to me because it had nice colors and an enticing title. What does Kulebra have to do with the Souls of Limbo? Let's take a look. The world of Limbo, a place where the troubled souls wander in search of peace. And for many, is the misfortune of losing oneself in the darkness of its corners. But within its inhabitants, a soul of bright nature who, while helping others, will find himself chasing down an answer to a simple question. Why is he here? But let's not spoil the whole story. You should at least take a peek yourself. Okay then. From a restless slumber, a new life begins. Wake up. And there's our guy Kulebra. He's a snake skeleton who can do all sorts of cool tricks like slow walking, swift rolling, and maybe even a bit of divorce counseling. Why is he here, you ask? To the right of this room is another room with an old lady tied to a boulder. The old lady, after introducing herself as an old lady, very easy to remember her name I know, explained to him that she is making stuff up, explained to him that she was just taking one of her daily walks, then sudden tremor. Now she's fine up to this rock and Kulebra now requires a cutting implement to free her. Thankfully, there's a tree nearby that has a shearing apparatus on top of it. Thank God! We just need to knock her off there. What does this sign say? Private property, keep out. If you're here looking for something you lost, I didn't steal it. Law-abiding Burn citizen, Pika. I don't trust it. There's a typo in there. This thing is 100% stolen. Anyways, we use the scissors to free the lady and she gives us a notebook that can be used to see important information whenever we want. That done, now to push the boulder. It isn't working. This be working. Hold 8 to skip text? I certainly would if I wasn't recording this game. Heading down the dark tunnel, the old lady starts to tell Kulebra about Limbo. You see, the soul with unfinished business arrive here and land right at the core of their deepest regrets. It then becomes a maze from which they can escape, a spiral with many dark corners. But there is always an exit, one that they must find. No soul is exempt from this rule, and that includes you, Kulebra. Something holds you to this place. Although, it's uncommon, but I see hope in your eyes, and I believe your soul brings light to this place. But ultimately, it is up to you to prove it. I get the feeling that the answers you seek may lie in others, call it a hunch. Be safe, Kulebra. I'll be around. Leaving the chasm, we arrive and who dares scan my presence? Ah, it's Crow, the delivery service brought to you by the Wing Union. And he's here to deliver us a pocket watch. See, time is valuable here since everyone is a time loop, so the ability to see time is very important. Wait, you're Kulebra, right? No, I'm not Kulebra, what made you think that? Skinny, short, hair and with a bad case of memory loss? Fits the description. Rats! The clock also came as a message to go to a place called Plaza. The place you can see far off there for something good, I hope. Anyways, Crow informs us that we are now in Dead Valley, a small valley that, for the love of all that is mighty, there are rocks falling from the sky! Thank goodness, that could have gone worse. I better place myself there. You know what they say, a boulder doesn't strike twice in the same place. I don't know, Crow. Just because you're standing on a rock that fell doesn't mean that you're completely covered. You're still very susceptible to... And he's gone. Anyways, we are now in Dead Valley. A small valley that consists of a shop, a rock, and a door to get the freak out. It's locked. Isn't that miserable? What do these flyers say anyway? Welcome to Dead Valley. Here's a quick guide to get you started. Named by people that did not know what a valley actually is, Dead Valley is not as barren as you may think. Be sure to check out and support local businesses and tourist attractions such as Rose's Flower Shop and the Talking Boulder. Please be advised, Dead Valley is known for its frequent rock falls. Convenient. And what's this one about pearls? Pearls are the official currency of this region. They're often found in tight spaces or stuck somewhere out of reach. Sometimes they get stuck inside some containers. Pearls are also very shiny. It's possible to catch a glimpse of some stray ones if you're paying attention. Neat. I broke the spot and I got 1 pearls? Nice grammar developers, I'm sending an evil dictionary to your place. Anyways, pearls are the thing that's getting us out of here unless the pearl's conveniently gate key shaped. You know what they say about currency? You can use them to buy things. Like flowers. I couldn't think of a better transition to the shop, so let's just walk there. Wait, is that what I see? Yarr! There be treasure! Let's just go to the flower shop. Rosa's Flower Shop, a shop that sells, you guessed it, roses. The place is owned and run by Rosa, with Flora, her daughter, acting as cashier. But enough about them, let's ask them about the key. Great, they don't have the key. Guess we go check back tomorrow. We could buy flowers though. They only have 3 flowers left for sale before they can close up shop. The Nuvo flower, a succulent plant, perfect for beginners since it doesn't need to be watered much. The Duole flower, a more fancier flower, one that's more difficult to take care of. That one's coming soon. And then there's Estrella, a real holy grail of flowers. One that's grown exclusively by only the most talented of gardeners. One that requires the owner's full unbridled attention to keep. One can't even get a shell if they felt like it. They will require a certificate for that. Only serious gardeners allowed here. I want a Nuva since that's the only one available to us right now and the only one I can buy with the pearls I got for my pearl pilfering streak. Yippee! I feel like a gardening pro already! Hey Crow, how are you doing? The bench is done drying? Neat! We cannot sit on it, but that seems to make the time move faster, and you know what they say, time is money. That is why Crow is leaving to go to work during the day, he's on that grind set! He's coming back by evening though, isn't that nice? Let's go check out the boulder. It's a talking boulder. Legend says that this boulder is alive and capable of speech. Will you be the one to awaken from its deep slumber? Hell yeah! I suppose I'm not the one. There's not much to do right now, and in fact it's already almost evening, so we may as well rest on a bench till evening. What a nice rest on the bench till evening. Hey Flora, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Is there something I can do for you? The gate key, Flora! I require the gate key for gate open. Like I said before, we can't help you with opening the gate at the moment. Please do try to find another way of Red Valley, sorry.
Oh no!
What are you doing here anyways? Not much, I was just thinking. I wanted to get the Duole flower we have at this garden to put it up for sale. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find the key to open the garden gate. I'm sure the key is still somewhere at home, I never leave it outside. It's no big deal, if I happen to find it tonight, I can always do this tomorrow. Okay then, you get that sorted, time to go see Crow. You know, I don't remember being this slow. Yeah, this game has some slowdown issues, especially during evening and night where all the lanterns go bright and the game slows to a crawl. The game still looks amazing even at the lowest graphics setting, and I'm glad it doesn't just become horribly choppy, but still, I'm experiencing slow motion here. Hey Crow, how are you this fine evening? Hey Kulebra, is there something you want to talk about? Gate open? It doesn't! Are you trying to scout the flower shop? You already did? Okay, well, I got a crazy idea. Have you seen the boulder? The one with the weird face? If the rumors are true, then it may know something about getting that gate open. The problem is, I don't know how to talk to it or if the myth is even real. I've tried talking to it while I'm here during the day and evening, but it won't talk to me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You could someday give it a shot. Alright, I will. Okay, now it's 3 AM. Let's see what happens when we try to talk to the boulder. Will it talk? Will it not talk? Let's find out. Thankfully enough, the boulder, named Rocco, isn't hostile. In fact, it just wants a flower. Thank goodness I have one in my back pocket. It still isn't enough? Well, screw you, Rocco. Oh, you got something? It's a dust ball. That contains bobby pins! Like the ones from classic computer RPG game Fallout New Vegas, they are used to pick locks open. Locks of simpler kinds like the one in the treasure chest. There be treasure! Yeah, I got 3 per wait, that's 4 pros? I can't even delete this developer's uninstalled game! You can all use the pins to pick the lock near the shop, allowing us to eavesdrop in on Rosa and Flora's conversation. But how come you didn't notice, Mom? I've been looking for it all day. I told you, dear, I didn't realize I was sitting on it. Huh, sounds interesting. Now it's time to go rest. Uh-oh. Ah, a new day. Want to start anew. Hello, Crow, what do you have for me? My name's Crow. I'm the delivery bird from the Wing Union, here at your service. Yes, I have heard all that before. You still remember me? Sorry, but that's so uncommon in Limbo. I'm so glad I won't have to redo my introduction every day now. Phew. And you probably already know about the curse of Limbo, right? The whole erasing all the soul's memories at the end of the day and whatnot. With that said, I've got to resume doing my deliveries. I can talk before I go. Is there something you want to ask? I talked to the talking boulder. He was pretty nice, you know. I added him on Discord and all that. Wait, you already met him? Oh my gosh, so it's really true? My legs are shaking. I could die right now. Figuratively speaking, no offense. Yeah, you better mean it, cause I still got that gravestone JPEG from earlier, and I'm not scared to use it again! And I have to get an autograph from Rocco for Crow. Shouldn't be too hard, I mean I do have his number on WhatsApp. Hello, Flower Shop! I have now returned to thee for a request regarding the locked gate. Right, the curse, there's a key under your mom, Flora, the garden gate key, the thing you need, your mom's sitting on it. Yippee! Now to help Flora retrieve the flower. So Rosa had a small incident with gravity in the middle of it, but we now have the flower potted. And also Flora told us to meet her by the bridge this evening, so let's rest on the bench for a minute. Alright, it's now C4 at the bridge of clock. Let's see her there. Kulebra, I'm glad you have come. I love to watch the sunset from here. Although, it has been a while since I've been here. I guess I've been too busy recently. It doesn't help that I have to come alone these days. Mom doesn't like it here, and not anymore. It brings her painful memories. I mostly came here with my dad anyways. He's the best gardener I've ever known, and probably the best there is too. He's one of the very few plant whisperers. A plant whisperer has the innate ability to listen to plants' inner voice and tell what they need exactly. That is the only way to cultivate an Australian flower. In fact, the Australia we got for sale was cultivated by my dad. It's probably the last time I'll see Australia once I sell it. Even though we know how to take care of it, my mom and I have no idea on how to grow them. That's something only plant whisperer knows. Even if I can say I owe most of my natural talents to my dad, everything else I've learned is because of my mom and on my own. He left us when I was very young. I still remember that night. He and I wanted to leave the house to look for better grounds near the town, but Mom didn't seem to like the idea. She kept coming up with what he would call excuses. She's very touched with this place. They will often argue about that, but that night was worse than usual. My dad got so angry that he walked right out of the door. He will often do that after an argument, just to come back like nothing happened, but that night, he didn't return. Had the key to the gate, the one that leads out of Dead Valley. My dad and the key disappeared the night he left, so we just had to piece it together. Mom, being the stubborn woman she is, doubled down on her pride, but I know it hurt like no one ever will. After that, Mama didn't change her mind. It was just fear of losing me as well. She agreed to leave this place with me, but only after we'd sell every flower remaining. I simply agreed. For my dad. I've come to understand that those who you love are the ones that can hurt you the most. But I thought he at least loved us too. What hurts me the most, that I can't see why he'd leave without even a goodbye. I still miss him. A part of me understands his frustration why he'd want to leave. Sometimes even I want to leave too. But I'm not like him. I'm not a coward. I will sell every remaining flower in our shop and I will leave with Mom, as I promised her. I'm sorry, Kulebra, I got carried away. I guess this has affected me more than I care to admit. But I feel like things are changing, for the better. I know this will be over soon. We'll soon move to a better place, and this is partially thanks to you. That is why I want to give you this. Don't worry about the pearls. I believe you've earned it. Duolive is in the right hands. Thank you for listening, Kulebra. I will not forget your kindness. I should leave now. It's getting late. I need to prepare some things for tomorrow. Have a good evening. Sweet! Free flower! Hey look, they're talking about something up there. Time to eavesdrop on them once more. Hey Mom, am I the only one who wonders if he will come back? I just don't know what Seed was thinking. Let's go to bed. Good night, Mom. Great, no bird this time. Here you go, Rocco. Your Duolive is now here. Great. Thankfully enough, he is going to lend us his hat since that's the certificate to getting Estrella. All we need to do is bump it off him and... Hey Pika, can you give that hat back? I need it and stuff. You bought it? I saw you steal it a moment ago. I was barely 3 meters when you stole it. Now you're trying to gaslight me into thinking you own it? Imagine. Four pearls for something that I clearly saw you stole? Fine. 5 pearls? That's it, Pika. I'm gonna have to engage in some counter-chicanery. Yeah, take that, you stupid head. Also, your whispering game sucks. I could hear you whispering about not paying taxes. Return to Rocco with the hat and he tells him some facts that you need to know to get Estrella. Cool stuff. Also, can you sign an autograph on this? I got a friend who wants one. Thanks. Time for bench. Hey, look, it's the old lady. Hey Kulebra, I just want to tell you that by the way things are looking, you may have to face a challenge soon enough. I'll be around, but please, be careful. Okay. Hey Crow, got your autograph. Got 5 pearls for it. Life is great. Time to get Estrella. Hey Flora, would like to buy an Estrella? I got my certificate here. And of course, having the hat isn't enough to get Estrella. We also have to do a quiz to really make sure that we know what we're doing. There we go, the quiz is done. All I need to do is give the pearls and we are set. Uh-oh. Oh goodness gracious, the Rosa has become Spinas, her dark form. What shall we do? What shall we do? Oh hi old lady. The shtick here is that we have to reduce the darkness that has overtaken Rosa lest the darkness takes us. And the way we do that is by trivia questions! You couldn't even tell me what's a good beginner's flower! You're right, I can't! Is it the Duolive? Crap! Man, if only I had a notebook and totally wasn't throwing this fight. Gah! Now I have to figure out which questions are tricks? This game is too hard. Oh no! I failed the trivia and now the darkness has darked me! Rest in peace, cooling bar. Alright, back on track, not throwing it this time. I'm now completely locked in. First question, Nuva. Second question, it's a succulent plant. Third question, it's a chick. Fourth question, trick.
Now the fight is on hold for the Venus has covered herself in black vines.
This shouldn't be too hard, I always knew how to do this. First, you prepare the primary herbicides, say flora. Could I borrow your scissors for a moment? Then you mix the herbicide so it matches the color of the vines, which in this case is black, so I have to combine all of them. Apply the herbicide to the vine to weaken it, and then cut the vine, and now we're back in the fight, baby! Fifth question, Flora wants to leave. Sixth question, Bridge. Seventh question, she doesn't want to leave you. Eighth question, Seed.
Trivia done. I must now enlighten you with my Mega Power Anti-Dark Light Power Beam! Take this! Ah!
Hey Crow. Good day, sir. By the way, I saw what became of the flower shop. You probably had something to do with that, I'm surprised you'll end up helping someone else while still having your own issues at hand. Well, of course I had to help someone else for a gate key. No one here sells bolt cutters! Anyways, there's something we optionally can do after this. The mysterious ruins. See, this door will open after we do things after certain points during certain time periods, as on this tablet. Like for example, after giving the Nuva flower during the evening, we knock on the door twice and lean against it. After doing all the doors bidding, it opens, revealing this place. The truth will be shown to those who find the light within the sanctuary. Gee, I wonder where it is. And see, I'm not spoiling it because I'm tired of transcribing everything for the script. So, now it's time for me to leave Dead Valley. Goodbye, place. Kulebra, you've done well. As you search for your purpose, you've managed to bring light to the hearts of others. Your mission is one of love, and I know it is within your nature to help others. But no good deed goes unpunished. Lately, the Dark Souls in Limbo have been more common than ever, and I believe there's no coincidence. Someone very powerful is making this happen, and I don't know why. But I think whoever is behind this just notice your actions. Kulebra, please be careful. And that was the Kulebra and the Souls of Limbo demo. Quite the thing, goodness me. The demo was great. The rain was definitely the best part of this. I mean, it has to be considering that that's why I'm here. My only complaint is that, I don't know, I thought it was a bit on the nose. Not too much that harms the thing, just enough for me to write this sentence. I thought Crow explaining the curse of Limbo could be shortened a bit. I find the bit where it tells me about bounded items is pretty pointless since it tells you the same thing when you get the tapping kit, just more concise. The soundtrack here has a great ambience to it and it's probably the second best part of this. The day theme feels like a nice afternoon. Piano in the night theme is pretty neat. The way the guitar in the marimba is spaced out in the dusk theme with all that reverb is so good. Then it picks up with the violin and it just... As Venus' theme song here is pretty sick. The bits with the palmy guitar are sweet. The OST is great, though I find the day theme a bit monotonous. I thought that the time system was a bit lenient. It takes around 20 minutes for a data cycle. Since there isn't much to do here, you'll be resting on the bench a lot. Not that that's a bad thing. I presume it's going to be a lot stricter in the late game. My only big issue is the boss fight with Espinas. I don't really like that I had to shoot a light beam at her to truly erase her darkness. I found that a bit cheesy, you know. The art is really neat. For all this, it gets an 8.8 out of 10. I can't wait to see what the full thing is like.